what's going on, guys? So today I just wanted to make a quick video about Tesla, guys. Yep, it's that time of the year, to make a video about Tesla. Obviously, Tesla has been the worst performing stock of 2024, but I'm happy to tell you guys that we're at the bottom. All right, so looking at the probabilities of the monthly time frame, we are now at the second standard deviation, which is what I was waiting for, guys. I was waiting to hit that level to buy the dip on Tesla, and we're finally there. So I'm super happy about that. This is a beautiful buying opportunity. So obviously there's a 95% probability that we go back up to the reversal of the means, which is the green line right here, which is also the fair value of Tesla stock, which is about $290, $300 per share. In my humble opinion, I think that bigger picture, Tesla is gonna create a beautiful harmonic pattern, and it's gonna be pretty crazy to see this beautiful seated D leg when it does happen. That's obviously the best case scenario. Worst case scenario for me would be basically just a reversal to the means, which is still a pretty decent return on your money, right? And it's also a very good risk reward in my humble opinion. Obviously Tesla could go lower, right? But based on probability, that's when I start buying long term for my long term portfolio. So obviously we could go lower to the red line, which is the third standard deviation. I don't think that's likely. Looking at everything that's actually going on in the company, it's actually insane when you actually look at the progress of the technology at Tesla. Little time they're able to do that much progress is mind-boggling to me. That's just above my IQ, honestly. So I kind of just stick to, buying the stock. At the rate that FSD is getting so good, it's already there, guys. And everyone is like pretending like it's not. If it continues learning at this speed, in 6 months from now, it's over. Like, it's game over. I mean, who really likes driving on a daily basis to work? One thing I've learned trading the market is that never bet against innovation. In my humble opinion, Tesla is building the future with their products. So those types of company tend to be very well rewarded in the stock market, historically speaking. So this is why for me right now, a lot of people are, bearish. You got all the macro boomer bears that are coming out of their basement, making no sense, calling this a head and shoulder pattern, which it's not. And it's just, these people are just killing my brain cells. Could these people be right? Could we go to 75, 80? Well, yeah, 80, 90. It could be doable. That would be the third standard deviation, right? Based on probabilities. But not likely, in my humble opinion. So at least it's good that we're seeing all these, old hating boomers come out of their cave to hate on Tesla, right? That tend to coincide with the bottom for the price of Tesla. A lot of people are trying to say that, oh, the Tesla product is not going well and stuff like that. And that's the thing about the market, is that the news and the narrative always follows the price action. So when stocks go down, people try to find reasons why it's going down. When it goes up, they try to find reason why it's going up. And truth be told, the stock might be broken, but that doesn't mean that the company is broken. And I don't believe it is. I think it's gonna be a nitpick investment long term. I sound crazy right now. Obviously, it's down a lot. But at least based on probability, it's a good time to buy the dip. Also looking at the sentiment of Tesla, right? Obviously we're at rock bottom. So that's also a good signal, right? It's a good time to buy when the sentiment is super pessimistic on the stock and everyone is trying to, find a reason and trying to blame Elon and saying that, oh, the company doesn't work anymore, the product, people don't want to buy them. And, it's always like that. And then when the price goes back up, they'll say the complete opposite. Looking also at seasonality, well, it's a good time to be buying right now, Tesla, based on seasonality, right? So March, April, and May tend to be, bearish months that are basically window of weakness for this stock, historically speaking. And so they tend to be buying opportunities. And then June and July, we should be higher. So that's why, in my humble opinion, that right now is a good time to start buying the dip. All right, so is everything like super rosy and butterflies? No, not really. One thing that I love about swing trading obviously is, trend following. Trend following is your friend, especially on the weekly time frame, which is kind of my secret sauce. And obviously, yeah, it's not looking good. So obviously, this is why I'm not rushing in buying Tesla. I still think that it's gonna be a bumpy road ahead. So I'm not here like saying, oh, we're gonna poof, have like a parabolic run again. I'm being very patient with this stock. It's a 9 to 12 month trade for me. If FSD gets just slightly better in the next 6 months, guys, it's already game over. And the thing about the market is it's forward looking. So this is why, in my humble opinion, when Wall Street actually starts understanding the technology that Tesla actually has for its full self-driving, that's when it's going to be game over. Never bet against innovation, man. When you see these type of big trend changes in society that Tesla is literally creating, I'll take the other side of the bet all day. So obviously, going back to the trend following, which is your friend, in this case it's not our friend, so obviously it's bearish. Also looking at the MACD, bearish as well. So obviously it's going to take time before the trend changes, but the good news is at one point it's going to reverse, and then we'll have a nice bounce right to the green line right here, which is the reversal of the means. We always revert back to the means. So the good news is, we're close to the bottom and we have a nice range to the upside as well. Even if I'm wrong, bigger picture, right, and it doesn't go as high as I expect it to go for my best case scenario, my worst case scenario is still going to be a very juicy return. So that's why I kind of like the risk reward, in my humble opinion. And then I just wanted to finish this video with looking at the market structure of the probabilities of Tesla. So obviously not good as well, right? We're in a pretty steep downtrend. This is why I'm not too much in a rush to buy Tesla. I do believe that it could still short term go a little bit lower to that purple line, which is the second standard deviation, which is about 125, 126, right? That's when I'm gonna snipe some, probably put a limit order actually to buy some. That's just, my 2 cents. And yeah, so it's not looking really good. So I also expect us to kind of go sideways for a little while until the market structure start shape going from down to sideways, and then eventually we'll go back up. That's how stocks move. You just got to be patient, and that's pretty much it, guys. So stay blessed, have a good one, see you in the next video. I'm out of here.